The offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down on the third down conversion.
And the Commodores starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Vasquez. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Commodores! As they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play looking to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Off the play fake on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's called in way downfield. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. They were not going to catch him that time.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Hand it off.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, Your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Send the back in motion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The tight end has got it, and is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get him to third and long.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. It's a muff. Couldn't hold on to the slippery ball. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. On first down, it's play action. He pulls in the catch. That game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. It's Vasquez. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
Commodores will look to convert here on fourth down. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Commodores bring their punt team onto the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Past the touchdown, Duke, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Single back, takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. Touchdown, Blue Devils. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Wow, a takeaway and a touchdown. We are all tied up with a spot in the championship game at stake.
Well, the timing of this, not just coming up with this turnover, but the defense, opportunistic awareness, and being able to turn that into a touchdown. As you said, Chris, a tie game. Now everything's in front of us. Who wants to get to the championship the most?
We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. He'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off play action, he's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Back to throw. It's Vasquez. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Motion now from the tight end. Takes the ball and heads to the left. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense really clicking here. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. And the Blue Devils are in the red zone. The back's got it again. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Pass caught. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Duke.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out on the field. Scanning the field, it's Vasquez. He's going to take off. That's the spin move. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
They're going to run it. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. The pocket breaking down. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense and being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. QB to the tight end for a completion. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a 1st down at the 41.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Vasquez. The receiver makes the catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Play action here on 1st down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. This passing game is on fire today. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirby's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now here's the toss play. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurrying to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The sure hands. It's Moore. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Blue Devils will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. The punt bounces out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 40. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Back to pass. It's Vasquez. He's running out of time here. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And the wideout goes in motion. Shotgun formation here on third down. Pressure is coming. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Commodores will line up to kick it away when it comes for a second punt of the game. And the returner is brought down. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Using his legs, it's Peoples.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
Grabbed by the receiver. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. And the Blue Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit. He hands it off from the gun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. No huddle here for the offense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quick dart to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Quick throw over the middle. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now.
Timeout. Vanderbilt.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Commodores will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
2nd down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches. The Blue Devils will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
They'll kick it away here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. Dropping back, it's Vasquez. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Keeping it on the ground here. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver.
Now they're putting themselves in these third and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
Commodores will have to kick it away. Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive.
Blue Devils will take over 1st and 10.
Blue Devils offense heads back out onto the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Heading left after the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
And the Commodores looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Hey, I can understand why they're trying to run the football here, but Chris, let's face it, the way this quarterback's been throwing it around, I'm surprised we didn't see them call his number. He's already thrown for 3 touchdowns.
looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores! And they jump on top here in the second half. Well, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. Where the spot in the natty and the line, you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Let's reel in. It's Bishop. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
And the Blue Devils will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Blue Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making a tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
That one lands and bounces out of bounds. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Back to pass. It's Vasquez. Receiver makes the catch. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Has the first down and more. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down after a short gain. Now it's 4 fingers in the air. Get ready for the 4th coming up. Well, Kirk, it's Vanderbilt on top right now. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Commodores moving quickly down the field here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's the handoff on a counter. Oh, look at the quick cut. Gets some space around the 30. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
And the Commodores come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That ball snagged for a completion. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, I think offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Vasquez. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Great job here by this quarterback, not forcing the throw. Nobody's open. Does it himself, able to use the speed that he has to get to the end zone for this touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. offense heads back out onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback drops back. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. He gets loose. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
And the Blue Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
The Blue Devils pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Makes the first down, but Hazy Price, big hit there at the end.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And the Blue Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. They keep him guessing with a run. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Still no answer for this offense.
What a score by this offense. And the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Back to throw. It's Vasquez. He's looking to scramble. Fighting him off. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual-threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Grinding away on the ground. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Commodores will bring their punt team onto the field. And he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play of this drive is set up at the 37. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. Time winding down deep in this game, and a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, pass caught. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? A short completion to the tight end. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Blue Devils is closer to the line to run the hurry up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Interesting scenario here, Chris. Down by 3. A field goal obviously ties it here in the last few seconds. But do they take a chance? Do they potentially throw the ball into the end zone to try to go for the win? I think I'd kick it.
So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. Now, with just 1 second on the clock, this field goal attempt to force overtime. Knocks it right through. And we're all tied up now. And the Blue Devils will line up on 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made by the tight end. Touchdown, Duke. They strike first in OT.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Looking to throw. It's Vasquez. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail in. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time, and if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So the grounding call on 3rd down now brings up 4th for this offense. So here we have a challenging 4th down play with the game on the line. Defense gets a stop, and it's game over. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking deep to the right side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, I'll admit, I'm the guy up here going, what are you doing? No. Yes, good call. Move the sticks. What a gutsy play.
So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive, it's 1st and goal now. 1st and goal, handoff. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
No, he didn't get in. They stopped him. They gambled to win the game right there. Could not score. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.